paragons of virtue, symbols of honor, guardians of discipline, masters of war. That's how we often imagine the samurai, noble warriors from the East. It's a striking image, but not a fully accurate one. In this video, we'll explore the true roles and shifting perceptions of the samurai, from their beginnings to their place in modern Japan. The land that gave rise to the samurai is a unique one. Japan, a chain of islands off Korea and China, was shaped by this geography. A German advisor once called Korea a dagger aimed at Japan's heart. Still, China influenced Japan more than any other. Even Japan's imperial system may have been inspired by China. In early Heian times, the Japanese army mirrored China's Tang dynasty infantry. But they met fierce resistance from the emishi of the northeast, horseback warriors with hit-and-run tactics, much like the Huns or Mongols. Unable to beat them with traditional force, Japan adopted their methods. These emishi, later absorbed into Japanese society, left a lasting spirit behind. Some even say the soul of the samurai began with the ghost of the emishi. As the 8th century closed, many emishi clans formed semi-independent domains. They became known as samurai, originally meaning servant or attendant. At first, they were mocked by capital elites as uncultured brutes. But this view hides the truth. The first samurai were horseback archers from the provinces, favored by emperors for putting down internal revolts. Over time, Kyoto's central government grew weak. Samurai gained autonomy, power, and a hunger for more. Rebellions followed, and eventually the Kamakura shogunate rose, Japan's first military government. The shogun ruled in the emperor's name, but held true power. Yet even shoguns could become puppets, controlled by powerful landowners, the daimyo. Then came crisis. Kublai Khan's Yuan Empire twice invaded Japan. The samurai, eager to defend their land, fought with fury and innovation, launching fireships, swarming in suicide attacks. Nature played its hand too. 2 typhoons, the kamikaze, destroyed the Mongol fleets. Samurai are often compared to European knights, but they weren't just a noble class. They were the backbone of Japan's armies. Unlike Europe, where knights were few, the Mongol invasions saw nearly all Japanese fighters as samurai. Still, the wars weakened Kamakura. Soon, the shogunate fell. A new one rose, the Ashikaga shogunate, but it never held full control. Feuds between clans like Hosokawa and Yamana in Kyoto shattered unity. Thus began the Sengoku Jidai, the age of warring states. Japan broke into hundreds of domains, each ruled by a daimyo. This was the age of legend, where samurai stories were born. Honor, trickery, and endless battles. One rivalry stood out: Uesugi Kenshin versus Takeda Shingen. They fought yearly in the same place, war as ritual, not hatred. Once, when Takeda's supplies were cut, Kenshin sent him salt, saying, "I fight with steel, not starvation." But this honor would not last. By the late 1500s, the battlefield changed. European traders brought firearms. While many feared them, they weren't seen as dishonorable, just unfamiliar. Soon, lords like Takeda bought hundreds of guns for battle. Samurai used betrayal as freely as the sword. Oda Nobunaga, close to unifying Japan, was betrayed by his general, Akechi Mitsuhide, who claimed power but fell within months. In 1600, Tokugawa Ieyasu won the Battle of Sekigahara. He united Japan under a new shogunate, and with peace, the warrior class lost its war. Samurai became clerks, guards, taxmen, and administrators, still wearing armor, but serving behind desks. Bushido, once a code of battle, shifted toward etiquette and honor in society. Their training continued, but as art, not warfare. Kendo replaced real combat. This era shaped the katana-wielding samurai myth, not the battlefield warrior, but a symbol of culture and pride. With agriculture declining, samurai stipends dropped. Merchants grew rich. Samurai grew poor. Many became nearly indistinguishable from peasants. Some turned to crime. Ronin, masterless warriors, became bandits. Eventually, foreign pressure ended the Tokugawa era. The Empire of Japan rose and samurai faded into memory. But myths only grew stronger. Bushido was repackaged as a code for loyal citizens, not just warriors. These new ideals burned bright until World War II, until Hiroshima and Nagasaki, until surrender forced Japan to reconsider its identity. Today, Japan's discipline and dedication in business and society echo the spirit of the samurai. Their legacy endures in culture, in memory, in myth. This has been our deep dive into the truth behind the samurai. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and ring the bell for more.